Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joki Ndungu, and today I want to talk about a fixed deposit account acting as a side hustle. How can we be able to achieve that? For example, if you're going to a SACCO or to a bank, they're going to tell you for you to have a fixed deposit account. For example, if it's in a SACCO, you have to be a member. And for being a member in a SACCO, you have to have some certain amount of shares. Even if it's 1,000 shillings, you're going to buy around 10 or 100 shares. So the moment you have those shares, if it's a SACCO, they can be able to open for you a fixed deposit account. In most SACCOs, in most cases, they normally have the minimum amount you can deposit in a SACCO is 50,000 shillings, and they give you a category of categories on how much you are going to put and the amount of interest that accumulates in that particular category. For example, category number 1 in my SACCO, I don't know whether I am entitled to mention the type of SACCO. Honestly, I don't want my ass to be sued. So for today, I'm not going to mention the SACCO, but I'm going to give you the analysis and what I have been doing and what the SACCO helps the member do. So they have a category of 50 to 200,000, and then in 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year, you earn total. You earn an interest that is totally different. So for 3 months, you're going to get around 7%. For 6 months, you're going to get around 7.2, and 1 year, you're going to get around 7.5, I believe. But I have not gone for 1 year. So I've been using 3 months, and I find it more interesting, and actually you get more interest as compared to when you put 100,000 and you wait until 1 year is over, you get your 10,000. So let's say in January 2019, you have 50,000, but you're targeting when it comes to 2020, you'll have at least 100,000, and you can be able to start maybe a small business on the side so that you can supplement your income, or you can have an additional income apart from what you're earning if you have an 8 to 5 job or you have another business. So in January 2020, you open your fixed deposit account and you go and tell your SACCO or your bank, you know what, I have 50,000, I want to put this money for 3 months, and then I'm going to withdraw it after 3 months. So after 3 months, you are supposed to get a 7% of whatever you deposited. 7% of 50,000 is around 3,500, and then your money, because the bank is putting this money for you, or you're giving this money to the bank to use it or the SACCO to use it, but they are going to give you an interest because you have lent them your money. So they give you that 7% and you're going to get 3 point. But remember, they are keeping the money for you, so they are going to charge you a withholding tax. Maybe for my SACCO, they asked for 7%, or they asked 5% or 5%. They deduct 5% of the interest. So if I had an interest of 3,500 and they are taking 5%, 5% of it, that is 175 shillings as a withholding tax. So in January, February, March, that is the first 3 months. And you know what? I still don't want my 50,000 because I am targeting by the end of the year. I want to get, at the end of the year, I want a certain amount of money of interest. And in January, I'm targeting, I want to have at least 100,000 shillings. So, and then I go back to my bank again and deposit again the money, the 50,000, for another 3 months. This is a game of chess. Unacheza na hapa ni mchezo ya karata, unajaribu kucheza kidogo kidogo. So at the end of the day, hapa what you do at the end of the day, what you do, you deposit back the money. That will be April, May, June. That is 3 months. By the end of June, your money will be mature, your account will be mature, and you will be eligible to withdraw the money. Remember, you will still get an interest of 3,500, and they are going to take 5% of the 3,500 as a withholding tax. So when you add that 325 plus that 325 in this, it's around 6,650 shillings in that 6 months. And then you're working. I believe you'll be working. Apart from whatever you have in your bank, you're still working. Let's say I have worked and I got another 50,000 from the jobs that I'm doing. I've been saving for the 6 months, and now at least I can be able to afford another 50,000. So you add your 50,000, the previous 50,000, plus this other 50,000. That is 100 Gs. You put that 100 Gs for 3 months. For the 3 months you're going to put that, you're going to earn also a 7% interest, meaning that you're going to get 7,000 shillings, and they are going to deduct you an withholding tax again of 5,000. And that will be around 350 shillings, right? Yeah, they are going to charge you 350 shillings. Remember what I told you: the more the money, the more the interest. So if you have more than 100,000 to put, you're going to get more than 7,000 shillings at that particular month. So, and then we are still not yet at the end of the year. We still have 3 more months to go. See, I divided my year into 4 times so that I can have 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. And in each that 3 months, there is an interest I'm earning. Remember, after 6 months, after the first 6 months, my money, the money that I had, has changed from 50,000 to 100,000. So the last 3 months of the year, I'm going to put the money again into account, and I'll be able to get 7,000 as an interest, and 5% of the 7,000 will be taken as a withholding tax. There's a lot of mathematics in this sheet. So yeah, so at the end of the day, you find that you have accumulated around, when you do the total for all those type of interest that you have earned after the withholding tax, you will see you have earned 19,950. That is money that you didn't have, you didn't work for. You just gave the bank your money or the SACCO your money for them to be able to invest in it, and they give you a certain amount of interest. So in December, at the end of the month, your money will be mature. You'll get your 100,000 and you still get your interest. So you can play with this. If you have money with you that you're not using, you can be able to play with these banks or this SACCO so that you can get a certain amount of money. And if it's December, you have money for Christmas. 19,000 is enough for Christmas, right? Or if it's not enough, you can do something else with it. So that's what I wanted to share. I really find passive income a good way. And remember, guys, for example, if you are in a certain SACCO, you've been with that SACCO for some time, and you have dividends, you enjoy dividends at the end of the year, and you still be having your interest from fixed accounts. So it's a win-win situation. You're not going to lose your money, but for the dividends, remember, it's shares that you'll be buying, and shares, the money that you buy for shares are not refundable, because if you have shares with a bank, it means or a bank or a SACCO, it means that you are part and parcel of that SACCO. You're sharing the profits and the losses of that SACCO. So I hope this video will help someone, and I hope next time when I come to create a video, I will have talked with my bank and my SACCO so that I can know whether I can be able to mention them in some of my video, because somebody somewhere might want to try from that SACCO or from that bank. Until next time, stay financially woke.